left. Here we go. This is off one, and off we go.
Hey there, the name's Raul.
Hi, Ro, just the one.
Number one player. Hey, don't feel bad, that's better. Oh, consider it done.
30 seconds.
Player, when you want to buzz in, hit the letter B. That's B as in bamboozle.
20 seconds.
Bamboozled.
Ooh, 20 seconds. Alright, listen. This couldn't be any simpler. Question comes on the screen. You think you know the answer, you buzz in. You pick one of the choices on the screen. Easy. You got it? See you on the other side.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Welcome to Jack. Just you and me tonight, huh? None of your friends want to get together, so why not hang out with the game show host? Really, thanks for thinking of me. This is it? Just you? Well, I get paid no matter what. Okay, let's do it. Category, please.
Trivia emergency. Call 911.
The selection is, answer this question now! $2,000 for a correct answer. Flex those fingers, because here it comes. If you're in a high-pressure situation during a low-pressure weather system, which of these are you most likely doing? Sweating in the rain, chilling out in the sun, stressing in the clear, or sleeping in the freezing cold? A low-pressure weather system has air moving up, cooling, and having its moisture condensing, which leads to wet weather. We would have also accepted peeing yourself during a hurricane. Okay, pick a category.
By night, these computer consultants become the dangerous...
This category is known as Where the Ruffalo Boom. You get this one right, and it's $3,000. You know, when I was little, my dad and I used to sing Home on the Range, but we'd mix up the words so it'd sound funny. It went a little like this. Range, range on the home, where the ant and the deer will play, where Heldom is surt, oh, discouraging dirt, and the clouds are not skyey all day. Which one of these is a real word? Heldom, discouraging, dirt, or skyey?
You know, I'm going to pass on this one. If I had to guess, I'd go with Hodem, but I have zero confidence.
Let's take a look at the right answer. Skyey. It means, get this, sky-like. Although, I'll tell you something, I did have a pretty discouraging dirt one night after I ate a bunch of bean burritos. I need a category. For your enjoyment, Francis Scott off key. $1,000 if you get it. All right, suppose that at long last there's a video to go along with the national anthem. It displays visually what the lyrics in the song are describing. If the Star Spangled Banner's video were to be played backwards, which of the following would be the last thing you would see? The rocket's red glare, bombs bursting in air, the dawn's early light, or twilight's last gleaming? The dawn's early light is in the second line of the song, so it would be the last thing you would experience.
Hey!
Well, you know, on weekends, the dawn's early light is usually the last thing I experience. Okay, I need a category. Well, what do we have here? You want a rhyme? I got a whole bag of rhymes. And you pocket $2,000 if you get this one.
She's pissed.
He's pissed.
We're pissed.
So pissed about a question.
Pissed about a question.
About
Okay then, here's a pissed about a question letter submitted by Susan C. at the West Virginia University Birth Score Office. So it seems that Susan C. was unhappy with a gibberish question. She writes, beaver none equals tree surgeon? I don't think these two things sound even remotely alike. Well, you say tomato and I say tomato, Susan, but what I'm really wondering is, what does the West Virginia University Birth Score Office do? Compile football statistics, administer intelligence tests, study newborn babies, or distribute free contraception? The WVU Birth Score Office conducted a study of some 90,000 newborns to determine the effectiveness of at-risk infants and health care. Oh, whatever. If you're really interested, you can read all about it in the Journal of Pediatrics or something. So my question is, if you can't understand our gibberish questions, Susan, how the hell do you talk to the babies? All right, hit me. Uh-oh, Elmer Fudd Dime Store.
Gibberish question time.
Let's see if you can make sense of this gibberish category. Come on, baby needs new shoes. Let's get the ball rolling at 5K for this gibberish question. Okay, you're gonna have about 30 seconds to solve this, but every second and a half, I'm taking away some money. Okay, let's see if we can piss anybody off again. You paying attention, Susan C? What does this rhyme with? Beaver none. Talk to me, type in your... Beaver none tree surgeon. Yep, sorry, Susan, still rhymes. Category, please. Pucker up for got blood? $2,000 says you don't know this one. Okay, according to the Bible, Jesus said, drink of this wine, for it is my blood at the Last Supper. Furthermore, I was there, so I can verify that. Considering the blood type that can be donated to anybody, what type of wine would the apostles have hoped it was? Type O wine, type A wine, type E wine, or type B wine?
That'd be type O.
Blood type O is the only type of blood that is donatable to anyone.
The universal donor thing, I think.
And after he gave them his blood, the disciples gave Jesus $50 and a little paper cup full of orange juice. Okay, pick a category.
My dog's won. But to you and me, that's...
Okay, give it up for Family Ties Latin Style. How does $2,000 sound? Okay, TV fans and really old Roman people, get ready to complete this analogy of ancient Roman gods and warm-hearted comedy. Jupiter is to Minerva as Stephen Keaton is to Jennifer Keaton, Alex Keaton is to Mallory Keaton, Stephen Keaton is to Elise Keaton, or Skippy Handelman is to Mallory Keaton.
Nope. I don't know my Greek myths, unfortunately.
Should have picked this. It's a father-daughter thing, but you'd never think of Tina Yothers as the goddess of wisdom, especially if you saw her made-for-TV movie, Laker Girls. All right, hit me.
Little more. Little more.
8!
That's enough.
And I believe this one's called Apocalypse Now or Never. This one's worth $1,000. Heads up, here it comes. Which of the following does not deal with an apocalypse? Old Testament, New Testament, Last Will and Testament, or the Movie Testament? The word apocalypse relates to the end of the world. The Last Will and Testament only deals with the end of one person's life.
So it just goes to show you that the Old
guess the final
Testament's got an
result pretty much
apocalypse
sucks,
under
doesn't
as
it?
well.
Okay, I need a category. This one's called Don't Let Her Handle Your Weapon. Get it right, I'm handing over 2K. Okay, imagine you're dating a gold medalist in foil fencing. Considering where points are scored in foil fencing, where should you touch your date to score? On her face, on her torso, anywhere above her waist, or anywhere on her body?
I think anywhere above her waist.
So I guess you aren't springing for the birth control. The correct answer is... in foil fencing, a point is scored when the tip of the foil hits any point on the trunk of the body.
On guard.
Thrust.
Parry. Counter thrust.
Ooh, touche.
I need a category. This one likes to go by, it's fun for a girl and a boy, and it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. Ah, spring, my favorite season. If you take the spring out of a standard Slinky, what will you be left with? 20 feet of rubber, 80 feet of wire, 100 feet of demagnetized sheet metal, or 200 feet of aluminum?
Probably 80 feet of wire.
The standard Slinky is 80 feet of coiled wire. When you're a kid, you play with it. When you're an adult, you get it out of the house before the police show up. That's it for round one. Let's go to round two. Now remember, everything in round two is worth double, so heads up. All right, hit me. Well, looks like this category is, how deep is your love? Sit up straight. This one's worth $6,000. Let's see if you can wrap your head around this. Assuming for a second that he's an average human being, how high could Tony Manero's Saturday Night Fever get before he would suffer brain damage? 98.6, 102.8, 104.2, or 107.6?
I think it's 102.8.
102.8? No, Tony's just feeling achy and cold and kind of sleepy. Have you been running a fever? Tony's body temperature would have to stay at 107.6 for a while before it could cause brain damage. Or he could just keep on prancing around in that stupid white suit. Category, please.
Did you touch his hair, Cookie? I hear he hates that.
The category is dedicated to the one I sired. And get this one right, you got 4K coming your way. Ah, Monday. Which kid's mama or papa is actually a member of the Mamas and the Papas? Carney Wilson, Mark Wahlberg, Mackenzie Phillips, or Joey Lawrence?
I think it's Mackenzie Phillips.
John Phillips, founder of the Mamas and the Papas, is also the father of Mackenzie Phillips from One Day at a Time. And here I always thought Schneider was the illegitimate love child of Mama Cass. Okay, I need a category.
I finally conquered my triskaidekaphobia.
13!
The category
Not
gives a
quite.
whole new meaning to the term fast food. And you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. You want to talk about scary? Well, I've got one word for you. Olestra. But the thing is, I don't know what's scarier. The fact that the FDA approved a food additive that requires a health warning, or the fact that there might actually be a market for it. Which of these is not one of the possible side effects of Olestra? Bloody urine, loose stools, abdominal cramping, or anal oil leakage?
Nope, not going with it. I have no clue. Actually, hold up.
Bloody urine is not one of the reported side
There you
effects
go.
of Olestra. Unless, of course, you're doing something besides eating it. Okay, pick a category. Now serving. They may only know 3 chords, but they're hot. Play your cards right, you win $4,000. Let's rock. Which of these chick bands would have the numbers advantage in a team mud wrestling competition? The Bengals, the Go-Go's, Bananarama, or Salt and Peppa?
I think the Bengals.
Oh, must have hit the wrong key. It happens. Hey, got a minute? Take a look at a right answer. With 5 members, the Go-Go's would be a force to be reckoned with.
If you've just tuned in, we're watching the Go-Go's Bengals grudge match.
Oh, I think she's gonna walk like an Egyptian on crutches after that one.
I need a category. say hello to Hot, Sticky, and Sweet. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Just step up and take a swing at this one. If boxer Sugar Ray Leonard were to literally get into a heated match, what would he be when he was done? Caramel Ray Leonard, Whipped Cream Ray Leonard, Marshmallow Ray Leonard, or Marzipan Ray Leonard? Ooh, ouch.
No. Oh wait, that's
In case you're
almonds,
wondering.
isn't it?
When heated to about 170 to 180 degrees Celsius, sugar turns into caramel. And if he's hit below the belt, he'd be Caramel Ray Leonard with mixed nuts. Okay, I need a category. Uh-oh, wet sucked it shine.
Gibberish
floor.
question again.
It's time for Gibberish lesson.
Your gibberish category for today is it's in the cake hole. 10,000 bucks if you move fast on this gibberish question. All right, as soon as you know the answer, buzz in, because I'm taking away some cash every second and a half. Okay, pay attention here. What popular saying does this rhyme with?
Popular saying.
True
par,
put
put
to
to cheat.
And don't let that pesky punctuation screw you up.
True par, put to cheat.
First clue, it's about food. It's about food and how it affects you.
Oh.
Make your move, type.
Thank you.
No, that's not why they call me Cookie. They call me Cookie it's none of your damn business why they call me Cookie.
Because you crumble?
Stop it! All right, hit me. This little number's known as hangovers. Now worse than ever. $2,000 says you don't know this one. Okay, we've all had cottonmouth, right? The late night drinking, waking up the next morning with that pasty, dry mouth. Well, imagine this. After getting drunk one night, you wake up with a cottonmouth. What best describes the events of the night before? You went home with a poisonous snake, you contracted a disease from the bartender, you're sleeping with a harmonica player, or whoever it was left you flowers.
It's a poisonous snake.
Cottonmouth is another name for the extremely deadly water moccasin. But hey, it's not the first time you got drunk and woke up with some snake in your bed, right? Okay, pick a category. Let's see what we got going. It's all fun and games until someone gets assassinated. You get 4,000 clams for this one. Let's say at the end of the Civil War, immediately after the South surrendered, Abraham Lincoln said, "I'm going to Disney World." Once the Civil War ended, what was the maximum amount of time Lincoln could have spent at Disney World and still have made it back to D.C. in time for his assassination? 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months, or 5 years? Five months? What is that, how long you spent in school?
Wow.
For the curious, here's the right answer. The Confederate Army surrendered April 9th, 1865, and Lincoln was killed on the 14th. Of course, that's not really so bad, because back in 1865, Disney World was just a big swamp, and the only attraction was a ride called It's a Big Gator After All. I need a category. Coming at you, Woody Speaks. One
Yeesh.
right answer and $6,000 head your way. Okay, suppose everybody's favorite woodpecker calls a press conference to make an important announcement. At the press conference, Woody Woodpecker announces that he is bisexual. Which of these suspicions has he confirmed? He is eternally 12 years old, he's neither male nor female, he was created in a leap year, or he is allergic to wood.
Nope.
Bet you wish you'd pick this. Bisexual means that something is related in some way to a leap year, and Woody was born in the leap year 1940. But if you really want something shocking, you should go to the press conference where Gumby promises to announce what in the hell he is. category, please? And this one is, yay, another cable channel. Get a right answer, you're walking away with $4,000. Okay, suppose while flipping around one night, you catch promos for a new cable channel. Say this new channel is called The Red Channel. If it's based on the historically significant book, The Red Channels, what programming will you see? Infomercials telling you how to lose money, shows about suspected communists, constant frontal nudity, or all red skeleton all the time? The 1950 book The Red Channels destroyed many TV careers during the McCarthy witch hunt for communists. So if you want the Red Channel, don't call your cable company. Go down there and wait in line. Okay, I need a category.
Cats and dogs living together. Let's go.
You're about to embark on the attack. Hit your buzzer when you see two words on the screen that match. $2,000 if you're right, 2,000 off if you're wrong. It's not so hard as long as you remember this.
Remember the clue.
It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. It's like cats and dogs living together. Well, if they're domesticated, it's not that bad. Okay, good luck.
Square peg. So opposites, pretty much. Oranges. Day. Omega. Water. Tails. Jeff. Yeah, kind of needed after that performance this game.
Congratulations, my friend. You made it through an entire game by yourself and you came out on top. Not many people can say that, but I know plenty of people who can say, "You don't know Jack!"
What's wrong with you? Hey, if you want to play again, just give me the high sign, okay?
Two women on the run.
So 27,000 is that high score.
The other an androgynous.
Okay. This concludes this episode of You Don't Know Jack Offline. If you like what you saw here, be sure to hit that thumbs button, leave a comment in the section below, and spread that word. This is Stick and Squeeze Gaming, and that arcade is now closed.